In the heart of the ancient world, where the mighty walls of Babylon rose from the desert, a city of gold, trade, and wisdom thrived. Its people were merchants, scribes, craftsmen, and kings. But among them, the truly successful shared something beyond skills or luck. They understood how money works. Welcome back to part 2 of our audiobook-style summary of The Richest Man in Babylon, a timeless masterpiece that reveals the universal truths of wealth, success, and prosperity. In part 1, we uncover the 7 cures for a lean purse, practical habits to escape financial struggle and begin building wealth. But in part 2, we go deeper. We explore what the Babylonians called the laws of gold, the rules money itself obeys. These 5 ancient principles are just as relevant in today's digital economy as they were in the age of clay tablets. They explain why some people multiply their wealth with ease, while others seem cursed to lose money over and over again. So sit back, listen carefully, and open your mind as we unlock the 5 laws of gold and how you can apply them in your own financial journey. Law 1. Gold comes gladly to those who save. Gold cometh gladly in an increasing quantity to any man who will put by not less than 1/10 his earnings to create an estate for his future and that of his family. The first law is simple, yet so often ignored. Save, save, save. At least 10% of everything you earn must be yours to keep, not to spend, not to give away. To keep, this principle is rooted in more than budgeting. It's a mindset shift. Most people earn money and immediately hand off others, landlords, banks, restaurants, brands. They work their whole life for others. But the moment you decide that a portion of your income is non-negotiable, reserved for your future, you begin to take control of your life. This gold, saved diligently, becomes a seed of your estate. It buys you freedom, opportunity, and eventually, independence. Saving is not about being cheap. It's about self-respect. If you don't pay yourself first, no one else ever will. Law 2. Gold works diligently for the investor who puts it to use. Gold laboreth diligently and contentedly for the wise owner who finds for it profitable employment, multiplying even as the flocks of the field. Saving is only the first step. The second law teaches us this. Money must be put to work. Think of money as a silent servant. Left idle, it does nothing. But when invested wisely, it becomes a tireless worker, growing day by day, year by year. This is the power of compound interest, what Albert Einstein famously called the 8th wonder of the world. Imagine this. If you invest $1,000 and it earns just 7% per year, in 30 years it becomes over $7,600 without you lifting a finger. Now imagine doing that every month. The Babylonians knew this long before modern banks or stocks existed. They loaned their gold, bought trade goods, built enterprises. The rich made their money work for them, while the poor worked for money. The lesson? Don't let your gold sleep. Let it multiply. Law 3. Gold stays with the cautious. Gold clingeth to protection of the cautious owner who invested under the advice of men wise in its handling. This law is a warning against blind optimism. Yes, you must invest, but you must do so carefully. We live in a world full of flashy opportunities, meme stocks, crypto coins, online schemes, gurus promising 10x returns overnight. But gold, real wealth, avoids foolish hands. It stays with those who study, who seek advice, who research, who vet every opportunity like a scientist. In Babylon, cautious merchants survived famines and wars. They didn't chase every ship across the sea. They invested in what they knew, with trusted partners, proven markets, and prudent risk. So before investing, ask, do I truly understand this business? Can I afford to lose this money? Have I taken advice from someone qualified, not just confident? Gold loves caution. Never forget that. Law 4. Gold slips from the ignorant. Gold slippeth away from the man who invested in businesses or purposes with which he is not familiar. This law is harsh, but true. If you invest in things you don't understand, you will lose. Too many people fall into the trap of FOMO, fear of missing out. They throw money into things they barely grasp, just because others seem excited. But the Babylonian masters knew ignorance is the fastest way to poverty. Today, that might look like Investing in stocks because a YouTuber said it's going to the moon. Buy into NFTs without knowing how blockchain works. Joining a business just because a friend is excited. No, wealth is not won through gambling. It's built through understanding. When in doubt, hold your gold. Study, ask questions. Wait, better to miss a trend than to chase a trap. Law 5. Gold flees from greed and unrealistic expectations. Gold flees a man who would force it to impossible earnings or who trusts it to his own inexperience and romantic desires and investment. This law speaks directly to human emotion. Greed, fear, and desperation are the enemies of wealth. We've all felt it. The urge to double our money overnight. The fantasy of quitting our jobs from a single trade. The dream of one big win, solving all our problems. But gold, true wealth, fears irrational people. It leaves those who chase illusions. It flees those who abandon discipline for drama. The Babylonians warned. Wealth must be grown like a tree, slowly, steadily, patiently. You cannot force it. You must nurture it. When you demand the impossible from your money, you lose not just a dream, but the gold itself. Real-world application. How to use the 5 laws today. These aren't just ancient sayings. They are practical rules you can apply today. In any country, in any economy. Let's break it down. White heavy checkmark save 10% or more of your income automatically. Set up a bank transfer to a separate savings or investment account. Make it invisible. White heavy checkmark invest in low-risk, proven assets first. This will be index funds, real estate, or even your own skills. White heavy checkmark educate yourself constantly. Read books. Watch real financial educators. Learn accounting basics. White heavy checkmark vet every investment with hard questions. Avoid anything that promises easy money or guaranteed returns. White heavy checkmark be patient. Let your money grow like a tree. Prune it when needed. Replant your seeds. Closing thought. The future belongs to the disciplined. The richest man in Babylon wasn't lucky. He wasn't born wealthy. He simply lived by the laws of gold, while others ignored them. Today, in a world obsessed with speed, hacks, and hustle, the real advantage lies in timeless principles, in discipline, in patience, in understanding. So I ask you, will you chase wealth or build it? Because the 5 laws are here. They are waiting, but only you can choose to follow them. In part 3 of our series, we'll go inside the life of Arkad, the richest man in Babylon himself. You'll hear how he went from broke scribe to multi-millionaire investor, the challenges he faced, the mindset he mastered, and the exact steps he took. It's not theory, it's strategy, and it's coming next. So if you found this valuable, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who's ready to change their financial destiny. Because the journey to wealth is not a secret anymore. It's a system, and it starts with you.